everyone, this is Tina Namato from Expat Assist. I'm the Operations Director, and we were created 4 years ago to actually handle the relocation and the expat experience in Uganda for those who are trying to come and set up business and trying to see that you are well settled in the country. Today we are going to mark our first series of our Expat Experience one-on-one, where we are going to be sharing the expatriate experiences while in Uganda over the years. We have incredible series on relocation. How has the housing been, the schooling, how has immigration taken toll on them, and also the business registration process. Today we are going to share one of our favorite clients, who is Ian Tucker, has been in the country for over 30 years, and he's going to share his experience of being an expatriate employee at the same time a business owner. Ian, you're welcome.
Thank you, Tina. It's a pleasure to be here.
What was your first experience, and how did you come actually to learn about Uganda in the first place?
Well, it's a funny story. I originally was on holiday in 2005, and I came to Uganda. It's a famous place. It's a beautiful place. We came for a week as part of an extensive tour of Africa, and I kind of never left. 13 years on, I sometimes wonder why, but it's been a fun time, and I'm now happily waiting to become a Ugandan citizen.
That is great.
Yeah.
And I'm actually imagining what was your family's first experience when you actually proposed the big move.
Well,
what was their reaction?
It was a bit of a shock, actually. I've been working in London, then I moved to Munich, and eventually down to Barcelona. And to come to Africa for a complete change of lifestyle, my family and friends thought I was completely mad. I'd been a senior partner in a business support service company, and the thought of coming to work in Africa was a bit of a shock to them.
Definitely. How do you view Uganda today compared to when it was when you first came in 2007?
Well, on one hand, it's absolutely the same. It's kind of crazy. We enjoy ourselves tremendously. But the infrastructure and the way that the country has developed in the last 12 or 13 years has been tremendous. The politically fairly stable, very safe place to be. The only major kind of gripes tend to be based around traffic and potholes, but that's a small price to pay for the other improved standard of living and the way we share our social life here.
Actually, that brings me to a point where I need to ask you to share about your work experience in Uganda as an expat employee compared to what it was back home.
Well, initially I came as a dependent for an NGO worker. We were going to be based in the very northern part of Uganda, near the Sudan border, which was going to be quite a troubled area, and it was going to be a real challenge and a change of lifestyle for both of us. That kind of changed as we arrived, and eventually I decided that I was going to find a commercial job rather than an NGO type of thing, and I got involved in business as an employee of a local company as part of a global advertising agency.
So Ian, you own more than 5 companies over the years, and I believe people would want to know your experience when it comes to business registration at first. As an expat who has been here, what was your first time, experience on this?
Well, the first company was quite fraught. I tried to set up a consultancy to do some work for the major electrical generating company, which is called Umemi, and after about 5 or 6 weeks I was no closer to it being done. I finished the contract before the company was ready, which created its own problems, and I tended to find that the bureaucracy and the delays and the constant requirements for additional information were just so frustrating. But I didn't have anybody to help me with that. I just kind of bumbled through, and eventually, after several months, managed to finish that process. Once I got involved with another company, which required some changes in structure, I obviously met you guys, and it changed the way the process was managed, and it was just so much easier, and that's why I kind of stayed with you and I'm on in there.
That is great. There are so many people who are actually watching us today, and they have their big question saying, Ian, can you please tell us which sector in Uganda can we invest in?
Well, that's a very personal thing. It depends on your skill sets. I came, as I say, my background was in customer service and support. Then I got dragged into advertising and media management, and consequently concrete. I make concrete blocks. I have a mobile 3D cinema, a business support services company, advertising agency, and an outdoor billboard company. So to say one area is better than another is almost impossible. I would suggest that at the moment agriculture is very, very popular. IT-based solutions, if you're a service provider, there's a good skill base here in Uganda, and there's lots of unemployment, so the opportunity to recruit cost-effectively, quality educated staff is there. But I think if you come with a unique idea or a business sort of dynamic that is keen to succeed, you can make a successful business in Uganda.
Would you really consider, having been here for 13 years, to just relocate back to the UK?
Well, I love UK. It's my home. Obviously, my family, my extended family is there. I think, in all things considered, only under the most dire of circumstances would I go back. I'm just applying, as I suggested, to become a Ugandan now. The weather here is fantastic, the cost of living is very reasonable, and the people are great. So, really, I don't think I would ever go home. Uganda's my home now.
We got it today from here in Pake, and we are actually very, very much pleased to actually host you today. And we believe that we are actually going to have more informative guests just like him. He has shared every bit of his actually experience concerning business registration and what he has been through as a person. I believe it is good to share what we have done over the years, and we are always here as Expat Assist to help you and work through the registration process with ease, and that is one of our core services. However, don't forget that we shall actually be looking into other services in regards to relocation, in regards to schools, to housing, and all these other actually topics that you want us to discuss. Feel free to even actually contact us on any topic that you feel like we should actually share about, and we shall be more than happy to host a person who is actually can answer some of your questions. That marks our first section today, and please like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.